Good morning, everybody. We are up. We are live. We are going. It's good to see you guys today. Yep. Let's start off with our highs. Let's get up here at the top. Went to bed super early yesterday. I wasn't feeling so good, so I went crash. Feel much better today. Good morning, Bad Idea Lab. It's good to see you. Good morning, Anne, my muddy mess. Great to see you. Swiveler, my swiveler's in the house. I assume you're working too. Casey Jones the second, good to see you. Good morning, Casey. Great to see you. Everybody's saying some highs. Anne is going to be back. She's making coffee. I don't know if she's back yet, but we will find out, right? Some secrets are meant to stay until the grave and sometimes just beyond. Good morning, Jenny D, my Jenny D. Good morning. Salty, good morning. How are you today? Very good to see you. Today's topic, don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know, the more they will take advantage of you. How many agree with that? This is actually in one of the sites I follow for self-help. And when I first read this, I thought, oh my gosh, that's a bit paranoid, right? That's a bit cautious. Don't let people know too much about you, right? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? To me, it felt negative, and I don't know if it's just me perceiving that or, sorry, guys. Are you okay? That was a little rocky. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they will take advantage of you. Do you think people are really out there just to take advantage of you? It sort of felt paranoid. Sometimes while I pull these quotes up, it's not because I believe in them or I think they're truthful or that, hi, Bad Idea Lab is back. Hiya. Okay. It's because I think they're worthy to be discussed. This to me reeks of paranoia. This reeks of being worried that people are out there just to take advantage of you. Are there people out there who take advantage of you? Absolutely, 100%. Do they look at a relationship to see what can I get out of this relationship? Honest truth is, in every relationship, you should look at what you can get out of this relationship, right? Is this a good relationship? Is this a relationship that's benefiting the other person and yourself? There's nothing wrong with that, okay? But it just shouldn't be, what can I get out of it, right? Most relationships are two-way streets, this way and that way. Okay? Hide yourself. Be careful, cautious. Somebody might take advantage of you. Really? Okay. Swiveler says, yes, many will if you let them take advantage of you. I guess there's a lot of people out there that way, but do you consider those your really good friends? People who are just out there to take advantage of you? I also agree back with what Casey said too about, what'd you say about telling too many people too much about yourself? Oh, this one. Some secrets are meant to stay until the grave and sometimes just beyond. Okay. I don't think you ever share everything about you. And we're back to Swiveler, who says, yes, many will if you let them. I don't know. I just I think this is something that you have to just not sort of worry too much about. People taking advantage of you, right? How close do you let people? Everybody in. Here we go. Someone takes advantage of me, that's on them, not me. I am good to everyone until they prove they don't deserve it. Then I go away. Right. Good friends will never take advantage if so, they're not true friends. That's right. Right. And as you go through life, you also learn this. Who do you share what with? What's the filter on you? You should have a filter, right? Some people share too much of themselves with everybody, right? You guys really don't want to know everything in the world about me. You don't. You have your own stuff. You have your own life, right? So there's a filter that should be put on things anyways, right? Hi, Ann. Hi, my muddy mess. I read that you went to go get coffee. Are you in your back? I hope I said hi to you. But I thought this was an interesting thing. These are quotes I take from a place that there's people out there who are going to read these and read them as gospel and not question them. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they'll take advantage of you. I hope not. Jenny D says, I have no filters. Sometimes you need to, Jenny. Sometimes filters are very important, right? Right. Grandma Kelly, I'm 1 year older than you. I relate to what you say so well. Thank you. Thank you for the positive input. Okay. I think a lot of times we tell too many people too much stuff. Okay. I think we trust too often, but I don't think you should be worried about people always taking advantage of you either. In order for somebody to take advantage of me, they have to be really close to me. Okay. It's going to be somebody that I've let into in order for you, an individual on here, to take advantage of me, you have to actually be in my intimate personal circle. Right? Does that make sense? The average person out there in the world cannot take advantage of me because they're not in my intimate circle. Right? Does that make sense? Come on, finger work. Okay. The saying, keep your friends close and your enemies even closer, sometimes applies. Me, I take the road not usually taken and keep both friends and enemies closer. That way there is no guesswork. That is true. There's already been some people out there, believe it or not, who's had some wild things to say about me. They're not in my intimate circle. They don't even know me. But whether it be jealousy or I don't know what it would be. Okay. They've had great opinions on me. But opinions is just somebody else's point of view. That's okay. It doesn't really matter to me because they're not in my intimate circle. Right? And I am open about a lot of things. But there's stuff you will never know about me unless you're in my intimate circle. Therefore, you can't really take advantage of me. There's nothing to take advantage of. Right? But to keep the enemy closer is an interesting topic. Okay? I don't like to be blindsided. Okay? I don't like to hear through someone else that somebody else is saying this about me and talking nasty about me. I don't like to hear that. Has that happened? Yeah, it has already. In the YouTube world? Yeah, it has already. I thought I was pretty open about how I built my channel. I thought I was very open about helping you. I'll happily share with you how I built my channel. I'll even let you know my work ethic and what I do in order to do that. Why my growth right now is slowed down because I'm working more on the money side of it so I can get the April escape done. Right? A lot of changes in my household this year. A lot of changes, right? So money has to be rebalanced, right? Changed up a bit. But yes, people have enemies closer, right? But do you want to live in that paranoid? The more they know, the more they will take advantage of you. I don't know, guys. I didn't like this statement. Good morning, Kelly. How are you doing? Yankee, Kyle, how are you? Welcome, Kyle. That's why I can count my true friends on one hand. Many acquaintances. Yes. Yes. Casey Jones says that's true. Good morning, Fairy Dust. How are you? It's good to see you. Just got home from camping in Arizona for the past 4 weeks. Wow, I bet that was fun. I wish I could go somewhere for 4 weeks. Eventually I will, but I can't yet. It's the money thing, right? I will be going starting in April. I'll be going more and more, but probably not somewhere for 4 weeks. That's amazing. Fairy Dust, I hope you had a great time. Are we past 7 yet? Yes, we are. I got a package and I forgot to open it yesterday. Okay, we got busy talking about stuff. So let's see. This is from Brewers. 4 weeks. Wow, I know. Is that nice? Yeah, I can't go anywhere for 4 weeks. I still got to make money. And if you guys will have noticed that door dashing is not as great everywhere else. It's really good here, though. Right? Let's see. Some people just get things so taped up. This is from Jeff. It's Brewers Prospecting. If you guys, anybody can put his link up, that would be very nice. Okay. Let's see. I got to keep the address on this side. I get really bad about that. I don't want to share people's addresses out unless they want to be shared. Okay. Let's see what Brewers sent us. Open up. Yeah. It's funny how much people tape stuff. I love it. No, it's good. But it just makes it hard to open, right? Let's see what we got. Thank you for sharing that, Jenny. Thank you. Let's see. First we got. Nice. Okay, so it smells like Jeff too. Yeah, it does. I love the smell of Jeff. Sorry, Jeff. That's kind of personal. We got a poker sticker. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Very nice. We got a brewer sticker. Very cool. Thank you. We got gold and silver. We got pay dirt that has gold and silver in it. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what we got here too. We got another brewer sticker. We got a couple of these ones. Very nice. We got this sticker. Right? Leave no gold behind. Very nice. Thank you, Jeff. I know he's not here this morning. I haven't seen him yet this morning. But thank you. I appreciate that. Ooh, gold and silver. That's a special bag. Very nice. Thank you, Jeff. Fairy Dust says she got lost from the real world and found out the Super Bowl was actually in Arizona. Unboxing's always sweet. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know, the more they'll take advantage of you. Negative. That to me, that statement is so negative. That's assuming right away that everybody who knows you in your little circle will take advantage of you. That's how I read that. I don't find that a helpful statement in personal growth. Yet it's on one of those sites that are supposed to give encouragement and advice and all that stuff. Okay, that's assuming people will take advantage of you. Good morning, Mary King. How are you? Good to see you. Right? Anybody else want to talk about this topic? Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they'll take advantage of you. Okay? I think there's different types of people out there. Okay? And I think there are people who they are only looking out for what they can get out of everything. I think that is the truth. That is not everybody. Okay? What will this do for me if I'm in this relationship? Okay? What will this do for me if I make friends with that person? What can I get out of that? Yeah, I think there are. I think there are truly people out there who think that way. I don't think that's most people. Okay? I don't believe that's most people. Maybe I'm naive. Should you be getting something out of a relationship you're in? I think you should. Okay? What is it that you get out of the relationship? Friendship, companionship, caring, love, something. But does that mean they're taking advantage of the other person? I don't think so. I refuse to allow being taken advantage of. Okay? Yes, very dash, yes. Do not allow people to take advantage of you. Right? But don't hide yourself because you're afraid somebody might take advantage of you. I truly believe that people out there who would take advantage of you are just those kind of people. I do not think it's everybody. I hope not. Right? In every relationship, there's give and take. But do I enter a relationship saying, what can I get out of this person? No. Do I get something out of this person in every relationship I am? Usually, yeah. But is that why I go into the relationship? No. What do you get out of the relationship? Depends on who it is. I usually get something back in every relationship I'm in. Whether it be moral support, whether it be an ear I need sometimes too, whether it be just friendship, just caring, just love, whether it be material, whether somebody brings me a cup of coffee. Is that getting something out of the relationship? Absolutely. Is that taking advantage? No. Okay. Mary King's doing well. That's good to know. Those people who take advantage prey on people who are really open. Yes. I think that's what they're talking about. I think so too. Okay. I think that there are people out there who prey on people who are really open. I'm a really open person. Okay. In order for somebody to take advantage of me, I have to allow them to take advantage of me. I have to be a willing participant. I'm not stupid. I am not slow. I am not naive. Okay. My memory's crap, but that's not it. It's always been that way. It's the way my brain thinks, right? It's always been that way. Okay. I'd rather have my memory than a photographic one, trust me. That's a whole nother burden. All right. But no one takes advantage of me. They may think they're taking advantage of me, but I'm socially aware. I'm aware of my surroundings and what's going on. Okay. I figure out really quick if somebody's trying to take advantage of me. Sometimes do I help them anyways? Yes, I do, because it's the right thing to do. Right? But nobody surprises me. Oh, they're just taking advantage of me. All relationships are two-way. Give and take, give and take, give and take. Okay. I figure out really quickly if it's not give and take. And I've already figured that out with several people I know. Right? Do I still allow the friendship? Sometime. Do I kind of like move away from the friendship? Sometimes. Earlier, Casey said, keep your enemies closer. Do I keep my enemies closer? I don't think I have enemies. I have people that I don't share with very much because it's safer. Because they've shared my stuff out. Okay. Eventually, I'll be the one who goes around the country and just talks to people and helps people and sees where I can help people. Am I going to then turn around and tell the whole world how I helped this person? How you sat there and you shared into me all this personal details, and I gave you my perspective. I gave you an outside view. I helped you come up with an action plan. I cannot give you an action plan, but I can help you develop one to fix the problem, the issue, the thing. Okay, one day I'll do that. But then do I come back and share this with the populace all over? I'm not a therapist, but I have their same morals, ideas, thoughts. People who get to know me better and better and better will hear this from my mouth. That is not my story to tell. Hey, I heard you were just visiting so-and-so, how they're doing. They're doing great. Geez, but they're always going to get out of me. They're doing great. It's great to see them. Does that mean that's how the weekend really was? Or does that mean the weekend was hard? It was solving problems. It was thinking a lot. It was very emotional. Are they going to hear that from me? Absolutely not. Why? Because that's your story. That's not mine. Was I a participant that weekend in your life, in your issues, in your problems? Was I giving you outside perspective? Was I seeing how I can help you? How maybe I could put some input into you to give you some other ideas to solve the problem? No, that is your story, not mine to tell. Right? Right? You share with me. I don't share with anybody. Okay? Because that's your story. Nobody gets to hear the gossip or the, information about anything about your life from me. It doesn't happen. I have the same thoughts as a lawyer or a therapist. It's not my story to share. And the more you're around me, the more you will hear that out of my mouth. But then we get back to that statement. Get back to work, Swiveler. More will take advantage than you think. Absolutely. Right? Good morning, Chu. How are you? It's good to see you, Chu. I'm sure. Just because you see somebody taking advantage of me doesn't mean I don't know it. Right? And I haven't approved it. Do I help people? I try to. And I help them where I can, which isn't very much right now. But one day that'll change. That'll change with money. That'll change with time. That'll change with availability. Okay. Morning, Roadhog. How are you? It's good to see you. Okay, I guess it depends on the friendship and the scenario. For example, if I'm helping someone, but actually they're helping me, is that considered taking advantage of? No. Relationships are give and take, give and take, give and take, give and take. Right? Right? What do you consider taking advantage of? Okay. Should you be getting something out of every one of your relationships? You probably should. Is it the exact same thing you're giving? Absolutely not. Usually not. Okay? You have to move, fairy dust. I happen to live down the street from you. I have the truck. Okay? I come in and help you move, fairy dust. I put in a day's work. You know, it hurts my body. I recruit a few more people. We go help you move, fairy dust. Okay? At that interaction, what did I get paid back for that? I helped you move. It's been a day's work. My body's sore. Okay? You're taking advantage of the fact that I have a truck. No, you're not. Because I'm your friend. I happen to have the truck. All right? I would spend all weekend helping you back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What do I get out of that? I get the satisfaction of helping a friend. Are you taking advantage of me because I have the truck? Okay, first of all, I don't have a truck and I don't look by fairy dust. So don't get things confused here, guys, okay? So fairy dust, since I have the truck and I live down the street from you, and suddenly you call me and say, hey, I really need help. Okay, everything I've lined up, nobody's here to help me. Kelly, I know you have the truck and I know your body's broken. Is there any way you can come help me? Are you taking advantage of me? Would that be taking advantage of me? If I'm your friend, I don't think that's taking advantage. We spend all weekend getting it moved and cleaned up. I'm so tired. I don't hear from you for 2 weeks. Do I sit in my house and say, fairy dust just took advantage of me because I had a truck? Do I do that? You guys, this is made up in case you haven't got it. It's totally made up. So don't make this come back to me somehow or fairy dust somehow. This is totally made up. Okay? I don't feel that's taking advantage of me. I think you're a friend in a bad situation and you need help. What do I expect from you in return? Friendships, give and take, give and take, give and take, give and take. Me being me, I expect nothing in return. I had the privilege to help you out of a bad situation. Why do I not expect anything like equal pay? Because that's not how my brain works. Did I sacrifice my weekend? Did I make my body work harder than it wants to work with the arthritis I had? Because I had the truck and she was in a bind. She said, who could I call? I can call Kelly because I know Kelly and Kelly will come. Kelly will help. Okay? So is she taking advantage of me? She went into this transaction with the thought that, damn, she's in a bind. Who can she call? Right? I am privileged to help. Do I expect a payback? I don't. You know why? Because hopefully somebody will be able to call fairy dust one day and say, hey, maybe it's not the same thing, but hey, fairy dust, I'm really in a bind. Can you help me out? And she'll say, oh, remember when Kelly took that weekend and she helped me out? I need to pay that forward. Now, I would hope fairy dust is this way. I don't know her very well. But this is what I would hope when I gave the help. Is that fairy dust is that way. And maybe one of her friends is really sick and she needs a ride somewhere. She would go give her a ride. Why? Because I helped her. So she remembers that and she goes and helps somebody else without expectation, without return. Right? My Instagram is blowing up. Anyway, distraction, squirrel. Right? What's my payback from fairy dust? Besides the satisfaction of being able to help a friend out. Help somebody out. No, we're not tight-knit friends, but I helped someone else. That's my satisfaction. What else do I get out of this transaction? She better make me coffee. That's besides the point. Okay. That's besides the point. Okay. Somewhere down the line, I can guarantee and promise you that I will be in a bind. And though it will not be fairy dust who comes to my rescue and helps me out when I'm in a bind, someone will be there who will help me out when I'm in a bind. And someone in the future will need fairy dust to help them out when they're in a bind. Do you see where this is going? If everything is so transactional at the moment, give and take at the moment, you're living a very sad existence. As far as I'm concerned. Okay? I know in my heart and over my life that if I give when I need, I will receive. Not from the same person, but from somewhere. So when I can help and give, I give. Because the universe or the karma or whatever you call it, when I am truly in need, I will receive. Okay? So then you start saying, you just do nice things to get nice things back. Not really. It's just how the world works. And if it doesn't work for you, then think about what you're giving. Think about who you step out of your comfort zone and help. Think about what you're doing in this world of ours. Right? Are you following it? Are you getting it? Yeah, Grandma Kelly's weird. It's okay. Let's get going. Sandman, good morning. Good to see you. We got it right from Roadhog. Okay. She Devil. Oh, John Mayo is up first. Sorry, She Devil. Good morning, John Mayo. Great to see you. She Devil, great to see you. But one of my other favorite lurkers. Gotta work. I know She Devil. Gotta work. I give when I can because I can. If someone wants to keep taking and it harms me, then I quit. End of story. Simple, right? Right? But you don't live your life, Jenny D, worried about people taking advantage of you, do you? Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they'll take advantage. I don't like that statement at all. I think it only projects on the negative. I give when I can because I can. I love that, Jenny D. Should you give when you can because you can? Yes, absolutely. How should you give? In the way you can. Right? And then when you're in need, what happens? It's like magic. It just appears. You know, I've been a single mom a long, long time. Well, I've been a single mom off and on a long, long time. Let's call it that. Okay. I'm the captain of this ship forever. Getting tired of it too. Boys are almost 18. Jessica's right on. We got her permit yesterday. Right on the way. Right? I give when I can, because it's the right thing to do. Okay. Excess. You do not need excess. Do you need enough in case? Should you have enough? A backup plan? Yeah, you should. Should you have an emergency fund? Absolutely. Okay. If someone wants to keep taking, the key here is keep taking. I like what you're saying, Jenny D. If someone wants to keep taking, and it harms her, that's when she quits. Right? And some people would say, Jenny, why'd you let him take advantage of you like that? Because in advance, you don't know if you're that kind of person that's going to take advantage. And if you are that type of person who's going to take advantage and see that you're causing harm to the other person, then you need to stop. You need to rethink your life, because I'm going to tell you, not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the world will get even with you. Not my job to get revenge. Trust me, the world will. Okay? The world will get revenge. If you're the type of person who takes advantage of people because you think you can get away with it, you won't. You won't get away with it. And you will find yourself in a position where you truly need help, and there will not be a soul there to help you. The old saying, karma's a bitch. Grandma Kelly said that word, I'm sorry. Okay? Goes around, comes around. Goes around, comes around. I give when I can because I can. And you give in the way that you can give. Right? Right. Oh, I pay cash for your help. That's how I do that scenario. But you don't always have cash, honey. Not everybody else there has cash. Right? I was using you as an example, but let's pretend you didn't have cash. Okay? I wouldn't take cash from you because I don't come help to get paid. I come help to help. Right? But not everybody would have cash. Right? Because if that was the case, you'd just hire a moving company, right? But you'd make me coffee, right? Let's talk about what's important. Make me a sandwich and coffee. Right? Let's talk about what's important. Right? Venture Dulo's in the house and he is lurking. Of course he is. One of my other lurkers. I love my lurkers. Blistering barnacles. Good morning. Fairy disagrees. I believe we think this way, Kelly, because of what life we've experienced at our younger ages. It makes us think of these ways now. Yeah, it does. I know. The wrongs that have been done to us in the past, right? Our past. How many times do you have to get slapped upside the head before you decide you're not going to get slapped upside the head before? How many times do you have to make the same mistake with the same people over and over and over again? How often do we start getting jaded about the world because of our past? Okay. I never am jaded about my past. I celebrate my past, the good, the bad, the ugly. Why? Why do I do that? Why do I think that way? Because my past have gotten me to where I am now. And I like myself. I don't just love myself. I actually like myself. Am I perfect? No. Will I irritate you? Yes. Will I piss you off? Certainly. Will I say things you disagree with? Absolutely. Will I mess up? Yes. Will I forget your birthday? That's a given. Okay. Right? But I'm not going to let my past and what people have done to me affect me today. Why is that? Because nobody did anything to me. I allowed it to occur, and I allowed it to continue on past where it should have most of the time. It's my choices that I made on a daily basis. I truly, honestly believe, you guys, you are where you're at because of your choices. And the sooner everybody takes responsibility for that, the sooner we can all decide as a group, as a human race, that life is pretty damn good. No matter what the struggle is right now, it is pretty damn good because we are alive. And we have another day to work on ourselves and make it better. Right? I will not let my past baggage affect my decisions of today. But I am grateful for my past because my past has developed me into the person I am today. Right? The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. Okay? The really hard times, the really fun times, the really special times. Nobody has made me anything. I have. I am responsible for the way I am. I am responsible for the way I've turned out. Okay? We can go back to the argument about accidents of birth. You didn't even choose your own name. There's all these things that are accidents of birth. Okay? But it's how I chose to react to them. Right? So whatever has occurred in your past, move on. Don't not learn from it. Don't get jaded by it. Make better choices because it was your choices. It's how you chose to react. Right down to my sister made me so mad. No, you allowed that to occur. That's the reaction you chose. You know, so often I run into people who do things or say things that I'm just like, what? Right? Often I hold my tongue, but I'm like, what? Why do you feel that way? And it's because all these events happened in their past, and then they use the excuse, this has made me the way I am. No, your choices to those things. Have you ever seen somebody so messed up and so wrong in the negative that you go, oh, that person's bad, evil. Oh, keep them away from me. I'm not telling you not to distance yourself from people like that. Sometimes you have to. Okay? But if you ever looked at that person and in your heart and in your soul and in your inside say, thank you. Thank you so much. I am not that person and I don't have to live like that. I don't have to live in that body and that mind. Right? Have you seen that in your life all the time? Okay. I'll be somewhere and somebody will be really upset about something. And so for some reason, it's not on me, which had no bearing on me. Right? Right? But now you're in my face yelling at me about something that happened to you this morning or whatever. And I was just number 5. Right? Boom, 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 boom. And this happens. Right? Okay. It's how I chose to react and what I choose to hold on. And if you are one of those kind of people, this didn't do what it was supposed to. No, it didn't. And if you are one of those people, what I have to say is thank God I'm not you. That's really burdensome to live in that negativity, to not be able to get away from it. Okay? Can you get away from it? Absolutely. It's all your choice. You're there because you put yourself there. You're there because you choose to live in that. I don't care how much money you have and don't have. Okay? I don't care about how this or that about your spouse or your children or everything. Everything you've done, you put yourself there. And how you've chosen to react from it. I know. I do know. Right? Fairy Dust is saying good morning to Tommy. Let's see. Tommy, a she-devil, if you guys didn't know. Nope, I don't. Well, I don't remember what that was to, but I'm sure it's something. Guess who made it? Somebody's awake. Good morning, Busby. Disney Matt is in the house. Good morning. Busby, our blistering says, I like sharing. Busby saying good morning to people. Fairy Dust is saying good morning to people. Oh, I'm so glad you did. I can't wait to go visit him too. He's on my list. I'm getting friend requests from people who have 3 things on their Facebook again. We know about that. Ah, Busby, I love you too. Thank you, love. Lillian, good morning. How are you? Just be cool. I see you on this side. Where are you on this side? Have I not got down to you yet? Everybody's saying good morning. Cookie, good morning, Cookie. Just be cool. Where are you? Am I not down there? Am I so far behind? Probably. Good morning, MJ. Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. Debbie, good morning, Debbie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Lillian, today is a great day because I woke up and I'm still sober. That's right, Lillian. Today's a good day. It might be a hard day, but it's a good day. Getting to this point of being sober or breaking an addiction or whether it be alcohol or drugs or a relationship, okay, or relationship, right? Whatever addiction, or it could be eating, or it could be YouTube, too much YouTube, whatever your addiction is, that's a hard thing to work past your addictions. It is really, really hard. Bob, when are the boys competing in Canada at the end of the month? Yep, real soon here. You got to see Bob, who's on their list. They're going to get their butts kicked, but it is going to be an amazing lesson. Okay, they have Olympians from all over the world. They have their idols are going to be in the ring with them. Okay, they are top in the nation. Okay, they're in a group of kids who are top in their nation, in the nation. Okay, so that's why it's give or take whoever wins. They're all really equally great fighters. There's about 6 of them, right, at the national level. This tournament is a world. So they are the babies in the world. And some of their idols, some of the people that they watch from the other countries, some of the Olympians from the other countries are going to be there. And their attitude is so good. They're just like, I've been in my ass kicked from some of the best people. And I know you're going, wait, what? Yeah. But they will have a great picture of what they need to work on and where they need to go for the next year or two. So they will be at top of the world. Because right now they're the babies, but they need to get to the top. They're going down the list of who's in, and they have no seeding. Okay. They have no world points yet. Are not enough. So what happens when you have no world points? You're put in the bracket. And if you're in the last place, you're put against the first place guy first, and they knock you out. Right? So it's at the end of the month. They're so excited. And it's just up the street. It's in Canada. Everybody's saying hello. I have tons of people. I help tons of people every time they get stuck by recovering their magnets. Right. Venture Dulo is awesome at that. And he never looks for payback because he knows some way in life someone's going to help him back up. MJ has her home inspection today. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. RV Life. Adrian and Ruth is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Debbie's listening while she's working. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah. Busby says good luck. So the topic is don't allow anyone to take advantage of, but from your past experience, how is your character now? I saw this, and some of you guys weren't here in the beginning, but I pulled this quote from one of the self-help places that I read quotes from a lot. And I just don't take it in and say, yes, that's the gospel because somebody's written it. Okay. I put salt in it and I think about it and I mull it. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know you, the more they'll take advantage of you. I don't think this is a true statement. Okay. This makes it like, don't let anybody know you. Stay in your house, stay in your little shell, stay in your little box, because people will take advantage of you if you don't stay in your little box, if you don't keep to yourself. I think that's a sad existence. I think this has no business being in a self-help thing. It needs to be expanded on. It needs to be talked more about. Are there people who will take advantage of you? Absolutely. Is that everybody? Absolutely not. Okay. Look for the good, you'll find the good. Look for the bad, you'll find the bad. We know this. We've talked about that a lot. I think this statement is really paranoid. Okay, I don't think anybody takes advantage of me, ever. Do I allow people to get their way? Yeah, I do. Do I help out where other people tell me, why are you helping them out? That's crazy. They're just out there to take advantage. Okay. I think we need a filter. I think everybody doesn't need to know everything about you. Okay. This year, one of my goals is to be more open. It's hard for me to speak from a position of knowing anything if you know nothing about me. Okay. Will people use that? Probably. I've already had negative all over the place because of my growth. I'll show you how I did it. No, I didn't buy subscribers. No, I didn't cheat the system. I did it with hard work. I did the right things. I listened to the right people. I'll teach you how to do it. I just met with some people this weekend. I've helped other people. Having problems with your channel growing or not doing what it wants to do, contact me. I'll help you. I'll show you what I did. I can't do it for you. I can show you a way to grow your channel. Well, I'm just not very dedicated to do that. Well, no, then you're getting what you put in it. It shouldn't be a surprise, right? Right? Sorry, the table. Move this little table. Okay. You are right where you should be with the work that you put in. Is what I do a guarantee that your channel will grow the same? No, but it will grow. Okay, I can guarantee you if you do the work, it will grow. If you do the right work. If you put your energies into the right place. All right? Okay. Yes, I do have people who doubt me. I do have people who talk behind my back. Is that going to change that I sit here and I talk to you guys every morning? No, not at all. You know, if one person's here, it's worth my time. If nobody's here and it gets recorded and somebody watches it and it helps them in any way, shape, or form, it's worth my time. Is this Grandma Kelly Coffee Morning? Is this where I'm getting most of my subscribers from? Absolutely not. Well, then why is it worth your time, Kelly? Because if I can help one person in this world become a better person, if I can help one person move forward in their life, okay, I've helped make the world a better place. I've done what I've put on this earth to do. Why do you go throw a magnet in the water? Because this little bit of time, I have cleaned up a little bit of the mess of the world. Okay. But Kelly, you yourself can't clean up the mess of the world. Absolutely not. But, you know, I just ran into another person at the park yesterday who takes their dog down, and they saw me out there throwing the magnet again, and they came over to talk to me, and it's, you know, Grandma Kelly, now I have a pincher. We have pinchers and we have garbage bags, and when we're out with the dog walking the park, we pick up garbage as we go. We weren't doing that before we met you. Okay? Influence, guys. If I can be positive and I can let you know some of the mess ups I've done and some of the things I've had to overcome, and I can help one of you, it's worth my time. If I can open your mind to think more out there, it's worth my time. Because me as an individual, I can only have influenced so many people, but us as a community can influence tons. Right? Me as an individual, us as a group, it's not addition, it's multiplication. And multiplication changes the world. Addition? Not so much. I affect one who affects one, who affects one, not. I affect one, and while you're affecting one, then I affect another one. And now, well, I affect another one, that person goes, affects another one, I affect another one, and then it grows, and it's multiplication. The world changes. I pick up a park, and because you see me do that now, you're going to start doing that every day. You go for a walk, you're going to grab a grocery bag, get a little hand picker, and pick up while you're out there. You're going to make our world a little bit better. You're going to get garbage where garbage belongs. I've won if I've influenced anybody. I've won in this life. And I've already have. And some of you get that and some of you won't. Okay, but if I can get you to change a little bit, to be a little bit more responsible for yourself and yourself growing, even one person, I've won. Is it important to win? Apparently so, because I keep having this dream to God about it. Was I right? God looks down at me and says, oh gosh, here's you and being right again. Character flaw, is that a character flaw? Absolutely. Is that something I'm working on? Absolutely. I don't need to be right. I just need to open a door. And then you have to figure it out from there. But only if you want me to help you open a door. Right? I don't like this statement. I think this statement's negative. Not yours, fairy dust. The one scrolling across the bottom. Okay? Cookie says that ain't always easy, Kelly. But I'm not convinced we get to choose. Sometimes it is what it is. How you always get to choose how you react to everything. What choices you make, even when something bad happens to you. And I know, Cookie, you're in the world of bad, but you have some choices to make. Okay? When we talk about things like sickness, and we talk about health, and we talk about things that physically bad happens to us, we do have a choice. We can't always make the sickness go away. But every day we're on this earth, every day we have a choice. I have a friend who is sick. He has a time clock on him now. I mean, I can cross the street tomorrow and be hit by a semi and it's all done. I can on one of my road trips fall asleep and kill us all and it's done. But sometimes you get sick. And that you can't always control. Well, you can't. But the part that you do control is how you choose to react. Once there's a life-ticking time bomb put on you. I've watched my sister die of cancer, guys. I've seen this. She's not the only one. I've had many clients who have major medical stuff. Okay. Do you have a choice of not to get that? No, you don't have a choice there. You got it. But your choice is in how you react and how you choose to spend every day of the rest of your life. Because now you have a clock on you, right? How do you choose to say goodbye to the world? What do you choose to put into what's left of your life? My sister chose well. She actually lived a lot longer than any of us thought she would. She lost half her face. Gone. And she lived 15 more years. They tried to do 3 reconstruction surgeries and not one of them worked. She tube fed for 15 years. I didn't think she lived that long. What did she do? When it got apparent that things were not going to get better and that her end was coming, she chose to live life on her own terms. She was positive. She decided to do what she's always wanted to do. And she got out and did everything she wanted to do. Everything. While tube feeding herself daily. She lived the rest of her life in the positive. She lived longer than we all expected. Eventually, yes, cancer got her. Okay. In her throat, she got a tumor that they couldn't take out. They couldn't keep her alive while they took it out. And when they went to see that tumor, they saw that inside her lungs was so full and it had gone everywhere that there was nothing they could do. Okay. But she lived that last 15 years of her life really different than any of the years before. And yeah, she lived in the positive. Okay. Little background quick here. My sister spent an hour and a half in the bathroom every day of her life getting ready to go out and see the world. Had to be pretty. She was the pretty one. She was the perfect one. I was never that way. I rolled out of bed, threw a toothbrush over my teeth, usually in the kitchen sink, because I couldn't get into the bathroom. Pulled my hair up, threw on some clothes, and went to school. Okay. Would it be so devastating if I lost my half of my face? It would be devastating. But would it be as devastating for the girl who was perfect, whose eyeliner was always perfect, whose makeup was always perfect? Okay. Instead of curling up in a ball and saying life is over, she got on with it and lived her last 15 years in the way and in the form that she liked to. She did what she wanted to. Because every day from that second on was looked at differently. And it was looked like, I get to live today. I'm alive. I woke up again. And she lived in the positive. She died in the positive. Okay. I was there in her hospice time. All right. So yes, Cookie, bad things can happen to you that are out of control, but every day you have the decision how you're going to live each day till the end and what you do with your family and your friends and how do you ease the burden for them. Okay, wait a minute. I'm the one dying. Okay, I get that. Okay, Kim was the one dying, not me. I get that. Okay. She helped us all get ready for her death. She chose to do that. Good morning, Matthew. How are you? Yes, things are sometimes out of our control. Okay, but not how you choose to react to it. It's not the choices you make from that day forward. You're the only one that has to live with your life decisions. No. For every action is a consequence or reaction, right? You are the only one who has to live with your decisions. No. You affect your children, your spouse. You affect everybody around you. Okay. And in turn, if they're all living their life and making choices for themselves, and choosing not to let your choices affect them, okay, Busby, your choice can never affect me. Okay. You could turn out tomorrow and be the meanest person in the world and do the most awfulest thing to me you ever could. Okay. I don't know what that might be because Busby isn't that way, but you could. Let's just say that. Okay. And whatever you do, Busby, is not going to change how I choose to react to the world and life. For every action is a consequence or a reaction. That's true. For every choice there is. Okay, but your life decision affects everybody around you. And then they have to choose how they choose to react, right? And I've said this to several of my friends. I don't care how you feel about that. I don't care how you think about that. You can say whatever you want to me. But your decision is not going to affect the way I choose to live my life, the way I choose to look at the world. I will still always choose to look for the positive. Even though you did something poorly to me. right? Busby's never done anything bad to me. I don't mean, I'm just using him. I'm picking on him. Hi, Just Be Cool. Good morning. And so this is how I choose to say my goodbyes at the end of all chats. Be good, humans. But I've said it for decades. That's right. Be good. Find positive humans, right? We're at 55. We all got that hashtag coffee in. Yes. Agree. Every action has a reaction. Okay. And just because somebody's done poorly to you, please don't let that affect how you choose to look at the world. Okay. I have a lot of things in my past you guys don't know about. Okay. And I'm not ready to share it all with you yet. Then I will share. I do more sharing individually than I do as a group here. Okay. This is not my forum to air horrible things about my past. Okay. But I will not let my past dictate my future or the choice that I make to live positively. Right? Okay. I will not. Good morning, Lillian. We're at 55. If you haven't got that hashtag coffee in, please do. Let's get down here. I'm right here, Kelly. I know I see you. I'm sorry. It took me a while to get down there, hon. Oops. And I just went backwards. Don't go backwards. Have I missed anybody coming in? Didn't want to miss anybody. Lots to talk about, you guys. Lot to talk about. I think your mindset is everything, RV. I think your mindset is very, very important. And just because it might seem like this week or this month or this year that you're running into these people who take advantage of you, or you're running into these, trying to take advantage of you. Please don't let people take advantage of you. Do things because you choose to do them. Okay? Choose to help people without expectations of anything back from that person. Okay? Don't put strings on things. Because, the universe, karma, whatever you want to call it. Okay? When you go out and put yourself out in the world and help where you can help, without strings, without expectations, when you are in need and you live this lifestyle, help will come to you. It may not come in the form you think, but it will come. Right? Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know, the more they'll take advantage of you. I think that's an awful statement. I think that had no business being on a self-help website. Not as it is. I don't think that's productive. I don't think that's helpful. Because there are people who will read that and go, yeah, everybody takes advantage of me. No, you've allowed it. You've allowed it. Get some street smarts. But don't go into everything with what am I going to get out of this? Jenny D said something very good earlier, and I've forgotten already how to word it. She helps where she can help. When she can help. And if somebody does take advantage of her, she stops helping, as it should be. Right? Muddy Mess Venture is my hero. Yes, the savior of magnets. He sure is. Okay? And I'm sorry at the end we seem to skip through a lot of the stuff, but I really want to keep this to an hour. Okay? Because you guys have a life too. My sister's AA meeting is this morning at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time if anybody's interested. Hawkins Family Adventure. Check it out, guys. Please check it out. Lillian, if you ever have a link to share, please put the link up. Okay, you guys can share your channels here. This is a place where we grow personally and we can grow our channels and we have all kinds of help for each other and everything else, okay? Okay? You are not my competition, right? You are in the same ocean I am. And when we raise the tide, we all raise. So please, if you have something to share about your life or your channel or upcoming things that you're excited about, please share. All right? Put up the link. Really. Right? We spend an hour here talking about something in life. It's not for everybody. I see when topics change and things get serious, some people fly. I don't mind. Okay? I like this, RV. Making a positive ripple is what makes makes a beautiful world. I like that. I hope some of you guys have kept up better than I am. Here we go. This is why I'm grateful for the good and especially the bad, because the bad I've gone through in my life is what molded me into a strong, successful person who will never give up. Bingo. Good morning, Swampy. I think I've already said good morning to Jill, and if I didn't, good morning again, Jill. We are past time. It means Grandma Kelly needs to get her butt outside and go to work because we need money to make the world go round, right? Oh, Team Black Diamond, good morning. It's in the house. Let's get you up there for a second. Let's see anybody else that I may have missed. Adventures with Traveling Mike, good morning. Sorry, we're heading out. Everybody get there. Hashtag coffee in, please. Because we got to head out. Grandma Kelly needs to go to work. Okay. Thank you guys for coming in, and I'm sorry. I am sorry if I didn't get to read everybody's stuff. You guys all have very valuable and good input. Okay? You do. Right? Let's get this shared out. I need to go to work. I need to make money. Money makes the world go round. Yes, it does. Whether we like to admit it or not, everybody needs money. Right? Everybody needs money. But I know there's more than 13. I don't want to go back because you'll get lost again. Lillian, yay! Okay, we're at 8:02, you guys. Please, today. Thank you. This is what I mean. RV Life, you guys share your stuff out, please. As we're going through here, please share your stuff out. I appreciate that. Oops. Okay, guys. Gray just got in here. Sorry if I missed you earlier, Gray. You guys, have an amazing day. Get out and do something good for yourself, for the environment, for the people around you. Remember, when you see a self-help quote, even if it's on a place that you watch a lot, put the SALT test over it. See if it's true. See if it's what you believe in. See if it makes you better or makes you worse. See if it's something you should listen to. Don't let anyone know too much about you. The more they know, the more they'll take advantage. No, guys, don't live like that. Don't live like that. Take this, throw it out. Okay? Hi, Happy. Okay? Throw it out. I know it came on a great site, but don't live life like this. Don't do it. Find the positive. Learn. Be cautious. Know that everything is your choice. Okay? Warning signs are always there. See them. If for some reason you find out that you feel like someone's taking advantage of you, take a step back and stop it. Okay? Don't you be a person who takes advantage of other people. And know what taking advantage is. It's not helping a friend. It's not coming out and asking you for help because I need help at that moment in time. And then you sitting back there and saying, she's taking advantage of me because what's she going to do for me? The world doesn't work like that. You help somebody will be there to help you when you need it. It will. It works that way. It always has for me. So get out there, guys. Please see what's great about your world. Don't live in what's negative. Live in the positive. And learn from the past, but don't live in it. And don't get jaded or negative because of what's happened in the past. Brush it off, learn your lesson, and get on with it. Right? I love you all. Tomorrow's Friday. Whoa, already. Bye, guys. You guys have a great day, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.